Hello folks, welcome to the UniHosted YouTube channel. My name is Fernando and in today's video we are going to talk about the UniHosted free tire controller. This is an excellent way for you to test and get your feet wet on a cloud controller and also the UniHosted platform. We designed this for clients so they can test how a cloud controller works and also how the UniHosted platform works. You can set up a controller in just a few minutes and at no cost. Of course, this free tire plan has some limitations, and in this video, I'm going to break them down so you can check and see before testing. So now join me here and let's begin. Okay, folks, I'm here at the documentation platform of UniHosted, and you will find here a lot of information. I invite you to take a look at the documentation platform if you want to know or get more information about how UniHosted works. Okay, I'm going to use this document as a reference. Here we have the differences between the free and the business plan. This will also help you if you're still not decided to go out with UniHosted. Okay, now with the free tire plan, you get a UniHosted UniFi Cloud Controller in just a few minutes, and it's free. So you don't have to pay for a server in the cloud like if you would do if you set up a single controller in the cloud. Now, of course, there is something really important to mention over here, and is that you will get a single site. You will get the UniFi controller, but this will be only a single site. And why? Because we share the UniHosted or the UniFi server among the clients that use the free tire controller. So basically, when you get a free controller, yes, you get the UniFi controller, but just a single site. Now, I have here a demo site with the free tire, and I wanted to show you. If we go over settings, you go to system. If you're not aware about what sites are in UniFi, basically with a single server, with a single controller or network application, you can manage different sites and they will be logically separated from each other, isolated from each other. So you won't have any issues if you want to have different devices between each site. This is something that it's normally used when you have a client or a company that have several sites and you don't want to mix up the configurations, you don't want to mix up the device or anything like that. So we use this feature to provide with a site to each client that wants to use the free tire. Now, if we go here over system and the settings to see that we don't have the setting to use another site, I cannot go over here to change the site. So this is really, really important for you to know. The data and security is not compromised, but we share the server with several clients and each client will have their own site, okay? Now, let me go back to the document over here. So we remarked this, we mentioned this because it's really, really important. With the business plan, you get a dedicated server, okay? Okay, let's go down here. So we have all the details about the free plan. I already went over the hosting, which basically, like I mentioned, we share the server with several clients. Now, devices and sites, we cover that you only get a single site. Now, something really important that I didn't mention, you only get or you are only able to adopt 5 UniFi devices. So let's say you have more than 5, you won't be able to adopt those devices to your site at the UniHosted Cloud Controller. Is it really important? If you have more than that, of course, you will need to go with the business plan, okay? But again, since this we aimed or this is primarily designed for testing, I think or we thought that 5 devices is more than enough if you want to test the platform. Okay, now let's go with the backups. And the good thing is that we back up the UniHosted server, this shared server between the free tire clients, but you won't be able to go back to a single point. With UniFi, you can do a lot of things with backups. You can do automatic backups, daily backups. If you want to do like a manual backup before doing a big change, you can do that as well. But in this case, we do backup the single server or the UniHosted server, but you won't be able to do a specific backups for your configuration. So this is really, really important for you to know, okay? All right, next things, updates. At UniHosted, we have a video about this, and we do a lot of testing for the updates. If you are not aware of this, but basically, sometimes with UniFi, when there are updates and they are deployed to your controller, you install the update, things can break. So we do a lot of testing with this before deploying the the updates to the controller. And however, you won't have like almost a lot of control over here. So it's really, really important for you to know this. Something that you don't have to care about are the SSL certificates. That's completely done when you set up the free controller. So you don't have to deal with that. Something that comes with the free plan. Now, Deployment and support. Well, I already mentioned you can get this controller like in a few minutes. So not something that you will get if you want to do it on a cloud controller on a VPS or any cloud server. Of course, you will need to go over all the setup, but with this free tier, you just do a few clicks in a few minutes and you get the free controller. However, you don't have support. There is no direct support for the free tier controller, which you do have in the business plan. So this is really, really important to mention because again, this is aimed or this was designed primarily for testing. And if you run critical businesses, if you run really important infrastructure for your clients, you don't want to be using the free tier because of course it's good that you have support when you pay for a product. Okay. Okay, folks, let's do a quick recap of all the things that I mentioned. I'll mention the pros and cons of using the free tier controller. Let's begin with the pros. And this is a free controller. You don't have to pay any cloud server to have this UniFi controller. The deployment is just in a few minutes. You don't have to do a lot of things to have a controller running in the cloud. You don't have to install anything, any Linux server or anything like that. The backups and SSL certificates are managed by UniHosted. You don't have to deal with that. And again, this is a perfect environment for you to test the Uni-hosted platform. Okay, now let's go for the cons of using the free tier plan. The first thing would be this is not a dedicated server for you. Again, the server is shared among the clients within the cloud in the free tier plan, and you only get to use a single site. You also have a limitation on the amount of devices that you can use, which is 5 devices. So keep that in mind. The backups, UniHost take care of the backups of the server, but you cannot roll back to a single point or to a specific point of backup that you made. You cannot do this. And also the most important thing, you don't have dedicated support like you do in the business plan of UniHosted. This is really important if you're running critical or business environments for your clients as an MSP. Okay, that's it for the wrap up. Let's go to the end of the video. Okay, folks, that's it for today. And there you go, a comprehensive look at the UniHosted free tier cloud plan. If you want, you can just go ahead and go to the UniHosted website, unihosted.com, create an account, and give it a try to the free tier cloud controller. Thank you so much for watching. If you have any questions, just drop them in the comments below. Don't forget to give us a thumbs up, subscribe to our channel for more videos about UniFi and UniHosted, and turn on the notifications so you know when they are coming. Again, thank you for watching. My name is Fernando, and I'll see you in the next UniHosted video. Bye-bye.